Today, we're making a meal using the cheapest ingredients in the store. This is going to be a quick, budget-friendly meal to get to a really hearty dinner. Stick around and let me show you how to make it. Welcome back, Casual Cooks. My name is Josh. The point of our channel, to make meals with big flavors, low stress, and keeping it casual. Today, we're making an exciting meal. But we're going to start with one of the simple ingredients that's the cheapest you can get at the store, which is French fries. Who doesn't love a great French fry? Now, I picked these from my store. You can do these with almost any fries you want, but I'm just picking the straight cut, fast food, frozen fries. We're going to start by getting our French fries in the air fryer. Obviously, depending on the French fries you use, is going to change how long you're going to cook it for. I'm choosing the air fryer method. There's other methods. Whatever French fries you use, just look on the back and cook it according to its directions. For me, I'm going to take mine, pop them in the air fryer for about 8 to 10 minutes on 350 degrees. With the fries in the air fryer, we have a block of time to get some vegetables ready. So here I'm taking 2 scallions. I'm using 1 jalapeno, but I like spice. If you don't like it, don't. And I'm making a sauce of melted butter, about 3 tablespoons, and I'm taking the beef packet from the ramen packet and I'm mixing that up. To that, I'm going to add some soy sauce and a drizzle of sesame oil, and this is going to make a really yummy sauce that we're going to be putting on those fries. My fries are halfway done. I'm going to give them a little toss. We have about 6 minutes left for the fries to get done on the air fryer, which gives me another pocket of time. And I'm going to turn this from being an appetizer or a side dish into a main dish. And how am I going to do that? I'm going to be adding some pork. This gives you a good hint as to what we're making at the very end. But if not, I'm using pulled pork. You could use chicken, you could use other things like beef, but it's going to have to be shredded. I don't want to take the time to make it. Part of it is being casual. This is pre-done. It doesn't have any flavoring packets, no barbecue stuff, just plain pulled pork. And I'm going to get that ready. But for me, I'm going to microwave mine for about 4 minutes, which gives me time to finish off the French fries. So I'll get this going and I'll show you what it looks like when we're done. The fries are done, so let's see how those look. Look at these fries, nice and crispy. Oh man, golden just like I picked them up from a local fast food place. Now we get to start the assembly. So we're gonna take those golden crispy fries. I'm gonna put them into a bowl so that I can toss them with the remaining ingredients. And this is where the whole dish comes together. So we have the fries in there, and now comes the mixing of all these great ingredients. So here we have our butter sauce that again has that beef ramen seasoning packet, a little bit of soy sauce, and a little bit of sesame oil. And we are just going to drizzle that right over the fries. Oh man, we are seconds away from smelling something so great. All right, we're going to put in those scallions. And we are going to put in those jalapeños. I like heat. And now we are going to take some of that yummy pulled pork and we're going to put it in there. I'm not going to put all of it in yet. Basically about half. If you were making a double recipe, you'd be making it with the whole bag of French fries and you could use the whole thing of pulled pork. I'm just using half for now, but I'm going to leave a little of this out and I am going to toss this up. Let me show the camera what this is looking like. All right, that is all nice and mixed up. Oh, this place smells so good. And let me tell you what it smells like. It smells like ramen. What we've been making is ramen fries. This is the meal. So I'm telling you, we got the fries, we've got the jalapenos, we've got the scallions, and we took that beef packet and we enmeshed it in butter and soy sauce and some of the other things. And now what we're going to be doing is I'm going to take those noodles, we didn't forget about them, and I'm going to crush them up to give a little more texture. And the last thing we're going to do is we're going to make a yummy, yummy dipping sauce for these fries. Here we go. I'm going to crush up this ramen. You want this as small as possible. there's nothing appetizing about chewing through a whole thing of hard noodles. So we're gonna crush this up into really tiny pieces. So just do the best that you can. You can crush this up using some type of spoon or bang it with a pan. I'm just using my own fingers to crush this up. All right, I've got it crushed up. Let's see what we've got. We're just gonna put it right over the top for a little crunch. If you don't want to do this, you don't have to. I just think it tells the person what they're eating, which is really good. And I like the little crunchy because by now, even though the fries are crunchy, they're going to start getting melted with that butter. So they're going to get a little softer than when they came right out of the air fryer. And this crisps everything back up again. Let me show you what this looks like. And then the last step to make this meal complete, I want a little sauce in here. You can either use it to drizzle over the fries or you can use it as a dipping sauce. But I chose something that we used on the banh mi episode. We called it the Casual Culinary Banh Mi, but I'm just going to call it kick sauce. That's what it is, Casual Kick Sauce. If you want, you can go back and watch the other video. I'll link it here where you can see me make it. This is 2 tablespoons of QP mayo, 1 teaspoon of sweet chili sauce, and 1 teaspoon of hoisin. And this is going to be so good. I'm going to mix this up, and I am just going to kind of drizzle it right over the top. Oh. And we're going to have a wonderful meal of ramen fries. Now, this is my example of ramen fries, but this is a different take on things you may have already tried. For example, Irish nachos is basically French fries, the potato, but they put on sour cream and bacon and chives. Or I go to a place near me that they make something called campechana fries, which are kind of a Mexican version of it, where they put el pastor and they put carne asada on there. They put some cheese, they put some sour cream with some green salsa verde. It is fantastic. So let's dive into this and see what kind of flavors we have. Oh, it smells like you could be eating a bowl of ramen. Now, you may not be chopsticks oriented, so that's okay. If you want, just use a fork. All right, let's get a bite. I want to get a little bite of the scallion, a bite of that pork. So again, here we go. Not even kidding. This is ridiculous. Perfect combination of ramen with those savory flavors. The kick sauce is a little bit sweet. So you get a little bit of the sweet, you get a little bit of the salty from the soy sauce, you get the savory because of the pork. I mean, this has everything in one bite. Again, you could do this without the pork if you didn't want to and just make this a side dish or an appetizer, but I chose to make this a full meal. And this is absolutely fantastic. The hardest thing I'm having is trying to get everything in one bite. Oh, there we go. We got a little bit of jalapeno on there because I like the spice. This is an easy meal. Only takes literally 15 minutes to make from start to finish. And it is a cheap and inexpensive meal. You will enjoy this one. We get big, bold flavors, totally no stress, kept it casual the whole time. And I am telling you, this one is out of this world. Please let me know in the comments if you give this a try, or if you decide to change it up your own way by making it unique to you. Let me know something you think that I would like to do different to make this even better, or a different take on this same dish. Thank you for watching the episode. Please give this a like, leave something in the comments, and hit that subscribe button so that you can get notified of future videos. And until I see you next time, keep it casual.